Let's discuss the different styles of clutches. Single disc clutch. The single disc clutch is the most common of all clutch designs. This design is used in automotive, industrial, agricultural, as well as many recreational vehicles. It is a very simple design, one disc with friction material and a pressure plate assembly. Pressure is applied to the disc via springs pressing against a plate and is released by simple lever action. A variation of this style clutch has a hub in the pressure plate that transmits power to drive the PTO. Another variation of the single disc clutch is a diaphragm style pressure plate. Multiple disc clutch. The multiple disc clutch operates on the same concept as a single disc. The advantage this design has over a single disc is a greater surface area due to the fact that it has more driving discs. This enables the clutch to have more pulling power before it slips. Multiple disc setups also dissipate heat faster. This design requires plates or floating discs between the driving discs. Dual stage clutch. A dual stage clutch has two clutch discs. One disc to transmit power to the transmission and another disc that drives the PTO. On some applications, these work independent of each other. You can determine the independent PTO by the different length release levers. On other applications, the PTO is disengaged depending on how far the clutch pedal is depressed. These levers will appear closer to equal length. Another style is the over-center clutch. This style clutch does not have springs that apply pressure. Pressure for the plate is applied through mechanical linkage that snaps over center to lock in the clutch disc. This type of clutch was popular in some older tractors and combines and is still very popular for use on stationary engines and other power unit applications. Now that we know the different styles of cover assemblies, let's talk about the other important information we need to know. First, measure the outside diameter of the cast plate of the pressure plate. Make a mental note of what style levers are used. Some applications use a stamped lever, and other styles use a forged style lever. If you are working on an application equipped with a diaphragm style pressure plate, it will look similar to this. Another possibility is to have a bearing plate attached to the levers. For some applications, it is necessary to know the number of springs used in the pressure plate. For others, it may be important to know the bolt pattern, where it bolts to the flywheel. If the cover assembly you are working with includes a hub to drive a shaft, count the number of splines and measure the inside diameter of this hub.